A small kitchen might feel like a challenge to organize, but with the right approach, it can become a highly functional and inviting space. In fact, limited space often pushes us to be more creative and intentional with how we use it. Hi friends, and welcome to my channel OrgaNatic. Today we are tackling small kitchens and how to make them work for you. I'll share 10 clever and practical ideas to help you maximize your space, keep things organized, and make your kitchen feel bigger and more efficient, no matter how much you need to store. Let's dive in! What do all standard kitchens have in common? The fact that each one has flatware. Usually the organizers used for storing table utensils are quite large, because each category of items has its own space. For example, in this setup, forks are kept separately and spoons separately. Are you familiar with this kind of organizer? It's also used for storing flatware and will be a real lifesaver for small kitchens. As you can see, it has several compartments set at an angle, and flatware fits much more compactly here than in a classic organizer. Right now this drawer is a mess. There is no storage structure, and the flatware organizer takes up too much space. Let's organize this drawer using our new organizer. Look how great it turns out! Any space can be used down to the last inch if you bring in organizers. They help us arrange everything neatly, put items in their places, and make each object easily accessible. Organizers divide a shelf, a pull-out drawer, or even an entire cabinet into zones. One for utensils, another for spices, a third for dishes. It's very convenient because you always know exactly where everything is. This way you can utilize space that would otherwise go to waste and without sacrificing convenience. There are many storage solutions to suit any taste and budget, from the most expensive and refined to low-cost options you can easily make yourself. As you can see, using organizers not only saves space but also helps you find what you need faster, making the kitchen more comfortable and pleasant to use. Walls are also suitable for storing items. It's especially convenient to hang large or bulky items on them so you don't waste cabinet space. Hooks or rails work well for this. That way you can organize various kitchen utensils like ladles, pans, or even certain food items. What do you think of this idea? You can even use a wall to store chairs that you only need when guests come over. By the way, my talented viewer Irina came up with a smart idea in her own kitchen. She hides extra folding chairs behind the curtain. This way, the chairs don't get in the way, and at the same time, if they are needed, they are always at hand. Have you ever sat down to write something and found yourself stuck wondering what to write about next? That's exactly where I was recently, until I discovered a class on Skillshare who is also sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an incredible learning community filled with thousands of classes on topics like creativity, productivity, and even storytelling. Whether you are looking to pick up a new hobby, improve a skill, or simply get inspired, there is a class for everyone. Recently, I took a creative writing class that completely sparked my imagination and gave me so many new story ideas. The approach was fun, super practical and easy to follow. Through real-time exercises, I learned how to create vivid settings, bring characters to life and write dialogue that feels real. It felt like having my own creativity coach walking me through every step, and now I'm more excited than ever to dive into writing. If you've ever wanted to try your hand at creative writing or take your storytelling to the next level, this class is a must. And the best part, the first 500 people to use my link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Don't miss out, start exploring your creativity today. It's no secret that pull-out drawers in a kitchen can cost more than regular shelves, but they're worth it, especially if you need to use the space as efficiently as possible. First, you can pull them out completely, so you can easily reach everything inside, even items stored at the back. This is perfect for deep cabinets, where items on the rear shelves often end up forgotten. Second, drawers make it easy to store things separately, like grains or your potato and onion supply, or even bags of groceries. Everything is neatly arranged in its own spot, simplifying the search of whatever you need. Compared to open shelves, drawers tend to have less dust and dirt inside, which is important for keeping dishes and other kitchen tools clean. There are always food supplies in the kitchen which can take up a lot of space. If your kitchen is small, you need to carefully think through what you want to store and in what quantities. If your goal is not only to optimize space but also to make storage beautiful and convenient, different sized food containers come in handy. You can store many dry goods in them, such as grains, flour and sugar. This not only helps keep food fresh, but also lets you see what's inside without opening every package. You can also use vertical and pull-out storage systems and cabinets to use the available space more effectively. Place heavier or larger items on lower shelves and lighter, smaller items on upper shelves. This makes accessing food more convenient and keeps storage better organized. These days, it's becoming more and more popular to store food and kitchen utensils in separate pantries. This helps free up the kitchen and turns the pantry into a more convenient and functional space that's very easy to navigate. In a pantry, you can install cabinets, shelves or racks. You can also use hangers or hooks to hang bags of potatoes or onions, freeing up shelves for other items. To avoid getting lost among your things, organize them systematically. Use containers, baskets or boxes to group items by category. Label the containers so you can quickly find what you need. This also helps you keep track of expiration dates. Take advantage of the pantry's vertical space if it's small. Tall shelves or racks can store items you don't need to reach often, like canned goods or bottles, on their upper shelves, while the items you use frequently can stay on lower shelves for easy access. When you have a lot of space, it's tempting to fill it to the brim, but it's better to keep only a reasonable amount of food in the pantry. Go through its contents from time to time and discard any items that are past their expiration date. Another easy way to add storage space in the kitchen is to install cabinets that go all the way up to the ceiling. This solution has many benefits. In these cabinets, it's convenient to store items you don't use often, like large holiday pots or special baking tools. And since the cabinets are built into the wall, dust doesn't collect on top, so you won't have to spend time wiping it off. Cabinets installed flush with the ceiling look very modern and stylish, which can add appeal to your kitchen. Finally, using the space near the ceiling frees up more accessible areas for the items you use more frequently. If your goal is to save space in the kitchen, reduce the number of decorative items. Although decor can make the kitchen cozy and attractive, it can also take up a lot of space that could be used more practically. Instead of having lots of decorations, figurines or vases with flowers, it's better to leave more room for your kitchen necessities. This is especially important for small kitchens where every inch matters. Cutting back on extra decor helps make your kitchen feel more spacious and minimalist. A refrigerator is already a well-thought-out organizer with shelves, pull-out drawers, and a smart storage system in the door. But even here there are storage solutions that let us make even better use of the interior space and simplify the process of finding and using products. The first helpful item for the refrigerator is food containers for leftovers. For instance, mine are transparent, so I can see right away what's inside. They can be stacked on top of each other using the vertical space more efficiently. For yogurt cups, jam jars and other products, I have a rotating tray in my fridge. It rotates 360 degrees, so I can easily reach items at the back. It's also worth paying attention to similar transparent organizers. They can be placed one on top of another, letting you see what's inside and saving space by organizing items into categories. Finally, silicone pouches are great for storing food in both the fridge and freezer. If you'd like to discover more kitchen hacks, click right now on the window that just popped up on your screen. If you liked this video, please show it to me by hitting the like button. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new. See you next week. Bye bye!